And here we go, starting lineups, getting ready to rock and roll here from the Webster Center on campus here of the Maclay School. Should be a great matchup here for you tonight. Couple of ball clubs feeling some momentum in the early going here. And as you can hear the PA announcer saying, it is time for some basketball, so let's not wait any more time to go here. Meridian Road Rivalry renewed here, Maclay and NFC. These teams have met before this season. NFC coming away the victors in the season matchup, and a good take underneath. That one's off the rim, attempt by Alexis Howard. And Maclay will come away with the rebound, slowly come into the front court. Try to feed it down to their lone senior, McGinley, and it's a little run out for NFC. Basket put up, does not go. Rebound underneath. Physical fight for it, but NFC will wisely settle down and try to sort things out. And we have a turnover here. This one's just going to be going back to the Maclay Marauders. So playing point guard here this evening is going to be Lauren Geyer. Number 3, going to see a lot of her here on a short-staffed Maclay team. Only 6 starters, and due to some injuries, Maclay, as Coach McCreelis told me, only rocking 5 players out here this evening as of yesterday. It's going to be a nice takeaway here by NFC. Look at the press. We're still scoreless here in the early going. Feed underneath. Shot attempt does not go. Rebound, and the putback is nice there for NFC. Good bucket there through. We have our first score of the game, and it's going to be Alexis Howard, the one with the conversion. And the visitors up by a deuce. Geyer able to swing it over here, getting inside the paint. NFC picking up the pace with the defense, and they're going to come away with the loose ball. Driving outfield, full head of steam. Good kick out. They're going to leave her open. Triple attempt does not go. And Geyer is going to come away with the rebound. In the front court, look to throw things up. Coach McCreelis says her young basketball team prefers to run in the half court, but will get out and run when they have the opportunity. But interesting for a young team. Typically see a lot of run and gun from some of these ball clubs, but they love to go through their set stuff and get things rolling, do the Marauders. So kick things back in the calming presence of Geyer, who's only an 8th grader. Like we said, a very young Maclay team. Triple from straight away from Geyer does not go. Good rebound underneath there. Good effort by Eva Holmes, the senior for NFC. And so to win back the possession here, like we said, 5:56 to go here in quarter number 1. NFC with the advantage. Howard, the lone scorer of the basketball. So we bring it up into the front court for the NFC Eagles. Nice little give and go back to Howard. Attempt is blocked by McGinley underneath. A fierce effort there. So via inbound, kick up top. Fed back underneath. Nice little give and go off the inbound and rattles it home. Conversion through, and Howard has another bucket. It's going to be a 4-point advantage now for the visitors. Dumps it down low. The lone senior, McGinley, gets the double team. Swings it around inside the paint, and it's going to be a jump ball in traffic. Aliza Moore getting tied up there, and I believe it was Kaylin Ray with the tie up there for NFC. So Marauders to keep the ball on the alternating possession. Underneath the basket, McGinley, high off the backboard, gets her own rebound. The putback does not go, but she'll head to the free throw stripe. McGinley, of course, the leading scorer coming in for the Marauders here in 2020, averaging almost a double-double here per ball game. 10-plus points and almost 9 rebounds per contest. First free throw attempt does not go there for McGinley. Of course, was honored earlier in the season on senior night, the lone senior, as we said. The guys will be honored in senior night on the second half of our doubleheader. here in the Varsity Sports Network High School Games of the Week. A little Tuesday night hoops. Second free throw attempt does not go. Montger in the front court, off the backboard, and gets it to go. Does Geyer, and Lauren and Maclay is on the board. It'll be Moore with the trigger here from out of bounds to Geyer, who we will see a lot of. And you'll get used to these Maclay names. Only dressing 6 here tonight, but will probably only play 5 due to injury concerns. Layup underneath the basket, and it's Howard again. And Maclay wants to take a quick timeout, and we will take one with them in the Varsity Sports Network High School Game of the Week.
Good morning. How you doing, Capital City? This is Big Corey from Big Corey's Country Cookie. I got breakfast hot and ready for you, so come on down and get you one of these cooked-to-order breakfasts from 6 to 10 in the morning. If you're in a rush, we got you. We'll fix you up a quick hot plate, or you can sit down and you can eat as much as you want to eat. All you got to do is come with a fresh appetite, and we got you. From the eggs cooking, from the grits boiling, from the sausage sizzling on the stove, anything that the heart can desire for breakfast, we pretty much got it. You hungry, I'm cooking, come on down and come give us this warm country atmosphere a good try so we can soothe your heart and soul.
And out of bounds, we'll go back to NFC, so Howard will look to trigger here from the Eagles. Getting the ball in play here. LeDuc controlling just outside the center circle. Some good pressure by Moore on the perimeter. Little baseline drive. Throws it up. And shot attempt does not go, but she'll be headed to the free throw line to shoot a deuce. It's going to be Victoria Clark heading to the free throw line. So first personal on McGinley, as it is one thing with the shorthanded Marauders. Concerned about some foul trouble. First one goes and here comes the second free throw attempt up low, and of course the visitors up by 5. Second one off the rim. McGinley able to get the rebound. Like we said, coming in averaging 8.8 rebounds per game. Throwing on over into the corner. A strong 2 does not go. Howard will come down with the rebound for the Eagles. Of course, the Eagles coached by Jody Price in her 9th season at the helm for NFC. It's a strong take with the right hand. Going baseline. Howard passes out of it. LeDuc with the shot attempt. Does not go. Will be a foul underneath. So substitution coming here. Holmes will take a seat. Kennedy Howard will step into the ball game as LeDuc unsuccessful in the first. But like we said, with the shooting foul, we'll have a second chance at it. 2 team fouls here on Maclay. Of course, needs 7 to get into the single bonus. Fouls reset every half. Coming near side, passing out of it. Moore, hounded by LeDuc. LeDuc coming away with a steal in transition. Right-hander off the glass, gets it. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the opening frame of action. Drive baseline, this one's gonna be poke free. Good defensive effort there by NFC. So Maclay will have the inbound as we go underneath. Coach Price wants to take a quick timeout here. And we'll go ahead and take one with her here. Varsity Sports Network High School Game of the Week here from the Webster Center. Maclay and NFC come right on back.
Let's get back to living and let White as Snow Cleaning and More help you along the way. White as Snow Cleaning and More is committed to a higher standard of clean. Our staff is both professional and dependable. Whether it's residential or commercial, no job is too big nor too small. Call us for a free estimate, 850-866-2031. White as Snow Cleaning and More is committed to a higher standard of clean so you can get back to living.
So we're back getting ready for the inbound. Maclay going to get things going. It's going to be Eliza Moore, 5'10 freshman. Geyer thought about it. Dribbles around there. It's about a 12-footer. She is hacked down underneath. And so they're going to give her a shooting foul. send Geyer to the free throw stripe, I believe. But they're going to say she was on the floor. And so just an inbound here. Three-point attempt from McGinley, who, of course, can step out and shoot the three. Coach McCreelis told us that that is not unusual, and that is a shot she can hit. So that is not a force. Underneath jump ball here on the alternating possession is going to stay with NFC. And the inbound is going to be Howard. Throwing over to the corner. Kennedy Howard is number 21. Alexis Howard, number 0. A little back and forth. Geyer coming away with it. Puts it underneath. Shot attempt does not go. Good defense on the back end there for NFC. And out of play, last touch by the Marauders. So this one will go back here to NFC. As Maclay trying to step up the defense. Dump over. Triple from the far side. Does not go. Howard going to chase after it. Cannot catch it. And this one will go back to the Marauders. Of course, an 8-point advantage here early for the visitors. Thanks in part to the 6 from Alexis Howard. This one's going to be poked free. Lauren Geyer able to get back on top of it. Defense here by Kennedy Howard. On over to Moore. Back to McGinley. Geyer thought about the long triple into the paint. Tries the scoop off the glass. Doesn't get it to go. But will be headed to the free throw line to shoot a deuce here. So it's going to be on Howard. Kennedy Howard, that is. Of course, like we said, she's 21, number 0, Alexis. First free throw attempt here for Geyer. So one more attempt for her here. Can cut it back to a 7-point advantage. Settling in. Right-hander hits that one. Good-looking conversion. Off and rolling. They dump it down. LeDuc comes away with a loose ball. Tries to go up with it. And this one will stay with the Eagles from NFC. McGinley getting a hand in there. Blasting it out of bounds. Forcing the issue. Good defense down there. Guarding the basket is McGinley. It's been tough sealing underneath. Triple from the near side. That one doesn't go. Good rebound on the loose ball by Howard. Tries to thread it through here, and this is going to be a turnover back to the Marauders of Maclay. 1:38 to go into this one. Maclay looking to get things rolling once again here as Geyer will get us started. NFC showing a little pressure, bring it all the way out to the volleyball line here. Really forcing the issue on these Maclay ball handlers. Almost with the takeaway numbers if Maclay wants to use it. Here comes a trap over in the corner, able to escape momentarily, but LeDuc coming away with the ball. This one has a run out here. Howard able to put it in there for the Eagles. And add 2 more here to the NFC advantage. They now lead by 9 here in the waning moments of quarter number 1. Dump it down low to McGinley. Left-handed effort off the glass, gets her own rebound. Putback does not go. But she'll earn an opportunity to head to the free throw line. Try to cut into this lead. So McGinley back at the free throw stripe here. Here for the Marauders. This is an opportunity for a team operating short-handed to try to get back within this one. Pick up some and get some rest. Of course, the lone senior on this ball club with a very young bunch of teammates. Coach McCreelis said she's a big sister to all the girls on the team, a very close-knit bunch. Very scrappy bunch here for Maclay. He wants to run with it. A little high tempo. Get this back up top to LeDuc. Kick on out. Triple from the near side, and that one goes. Here for NFC. Nice basket from the corner. And so, of course, hitting on that one. And NFC really pushing the advantage. Try to dump it down low to McGinley. Good work underneath. NFC loves showing tempo here. Try to dump it down low to the post. Right-hander thought about going for it again. Back over to the corner. NFC doing a good job of spacing here. They try to drive baseline, stepping on the end line here. Of course, that last trip was Kaylin Ray here from the near side. So 2 threes now on the board here. Kaylin Ray in favor of the visitors from NFC. So, waning seconds here, at quarter number 1. Ball out of play, and they said the quarter will expire. And so the end of 1 here. NFC leads 15-6.
Hi, welcome to Big Corey. This is Big Corey. I would like for everybody to come out to my restaurant, come enjoy my country cooking in the city of Tallahassee. I'm a country boy and coming to the big city to give y'all great food, great atmosphere, great staff, great service, great everything. On game days, birthdays, parties, any days that y'all want it, I got it. I'm gonna put all the other restaurant chains to shame. I specialize in fried chicken. Best fried chicken you will ever eat in your whole life. I promise you that. Come on down to Big Corey's Country Cooking, 1812 on South Monroe. Walking distance from FAMU. I got the food, everything ready for you. 850-383-8227.
Here from the Varsity Sports Network High School Game of the Week. It's Maclay and NFC battling here from the Webster Center on campus of Maclay here. A back and forth one here early, and the visitors currently in control. The margin is 9 as we get ready to rock and roll here for quarter number 2. So we'll see how the Marauders can carve in against this NFC Eagles defense. Specializing in the half court. Good little zone buster. Baseline jumper does not go there for Caitlin Guy with the putback up and good there for the Marauders. So Addis and Maclay currently winning quarter number 2 right now with the lone bucket here. Kick out to the side. Nice rotation. Swung around here for the Eagles. Try to dump it down low. Hounding defense here by Maclay. Try to get the baseline drive. Unsuccessful there. So 17 fouls here. Put him in the bonus. Ginley with the inbound here over to Geyer. In front of the stands, of course, limited attendance here with COVID restrictions. Close family only allowed. Only the media on this side of the court. Of course, we're masked up, following protocol as need be. Shot attempt does not go. And this one will be off and out of play, but it looks like it'll stay with the Marauders here as Moore will try to inbound underneath the basket here for Maclay. Try to cut into this deficit. McGinley, they leave her open. Triple from the left side. This one's going to be rattled around. Fighting for the rebound there. Good effort by Caitlin Geyer. Gets it back. Shot attempt off the side rim. Rebound up top, and they will look to reset this one. And NFC will calmly walk it up on the front court. Looking to add to the lead here. Swung around as Emma Gorham, number 5 now into the game. Triple from the near side, does not go. Tipped around, and NFC will come up with the rebound. Throw it up at the basket, and unsuccessful. But we'll head to the free throw line. Will LeDuc. It's the first foul for the freshman Caitlin Geyer. Like we said, is 3 freshmen, an 8th grader, and a senior for this Maclay staff. Definitely a youth movement here for the Marauders. But like Coach McCreely said, a tough, competitive, tight-knit bunch. And of course, when you're rolling with only 6 active players on the roster for the majority of the year, you better be close and get used to everybody. Kick over into the corner. Thought about it, but not. Here comes the trap here for NFC. Able to pass out of it. Caitlin with the shot attempt and gets it to go. Caitlin Geyer puts the deuce in here for Maclay. And they'll cut it to a 5-point advantage here as they continue to grind away against this NFC lead. Currently on a 4-1 run here in the quarter. Triple near side. Does not go. Good rebound by Howard underneath. Looking to pass out. Has Ray with her baseline, but goes cross court. LeDuc now, right-handed dribble. Triple near side for NFC. Short, but good rebound underneath. And the putback successful there for Alexis Howard. Just a good heads-up play, and it's going to be stolen back. Howard continues to have a big game. She is in double digits, 10 points now for Howard in this contest. Of course, the 8-point advantage here for NFC. They get that inbound. This one's going to be stolen by LeDuc, and fighting for it. It'll be a jump ball, alternating possession. Here we'll go back to, I believe, NFC. Stay on this side of the court. 2 Marauders on the floor there. It was Moore and McGinley hustling after it. Great pursuit, great effort by this Maclay Marauder ball club. This one's going to be a shot attempt by Kaylin Ray. Unsuccessful. You're going to get a foul here on Eliza Moore, a freshman. So it'll send Ray to the free throw stripe here. Of course, Ray already with a triple in this ball game. Hit from the near side early in the contest. Now from the free throw line. First one does not go. So once again from the Maclay Marauders, opportunity to rest. We'll only be playing 5 players out here tonight due to the shortened team and some injuries here. They're going to go the full 32 out here tonight. Over into the corner. A little too strong. This one will be going back to NFC. So underneath, Howard will get things rolling here for the Eagles. Howard and Gorham in the backcourt. Now join the rest of the Eagle comrades. Try to dump it down underneath, and Moore, nice save underneath the basket to McGinley. Trying to get him going, throws it on up into the front court. It's a foot race. Howard comes up with it. Over to Gorham, and NFC back in control here. A little bit of a wild affair, but good steal in the backcourt by Maclay. Heads up. Cross-court pass, and this one's going to be sought after, and a foul on the intended pass there. Going to be on Geyer once again. That will be her 3rd, I believe. Excuse me, 2nd personal. My mistake. As Eva Holmes will come into the game here for Gorham. Switch of personnel. Inbound coming in here for NFC. Thrown over into the corner. Geyer diving after. They say last touch by NFC. Great effort over there out in front. And so it'll be McGinley to get things rolling. Here is Geyer. Will jog into the front court. Full head of steam going towards the basket. And they say it's going to be last touched here by NFC as Ray, when she was stripping the ball out, was the last one to touch. So it'll be a Maclay inbound underneath for Moore. Thrown on over up top, looking for McGinley. But it'll go be swung around here, and here comes the trap for NFC. Maclay tries to throw out of it. Alexis Howard coming away with the loose ball, going towards the basket. Right-hander off the glass and down. Howard now with a dozen. 4:07 to go here in the second quarter. And NFC starting to spread their wings a little bit here, up by 11.
If you're looking for a great opportunity to expand your brand, here's your chance of a lifetime. The Varsity Sports Network has all kinds of advertising packages to fit your budget. The Varsity Sports Network, 1 million viewers, 150,000 views per month. And our Friday night football game of the week is also heard on ESPN Radio. Our advertising packages start for as little as $50 per week. Expand your brand with the Varsity Sports Network.
11-point margin here, 21-10. But McGinley and the Fighting Marauders going to continue to go after this one. NFC showing a little full-court press. Something said Coach Price said that they've been working on this season as part of their conditioning, that they'll show a little more than they had in years past. You know, even in situations where they do not need to play catch-up. She said if they feel they want to pop into it and try to force the issue, get some good baskets going, they will go ahead and do it. So we'll see what we have here as the press works. They're able to force the turnover and back into the front court offensively. Strong right-handed take. Triple from Ray, and hits another one. Second triple of the ball game. And you know we have a shooter here on the floor. A great basket there by Ray. Like we said, second triple of the ball game. Pass into it. McGinley just inside the free throw line. A little too short, and that one's going to be saved. Good effort there by Caitlin Geyer underneath, and here comes the run out for NFC, off the glass and down. Great finish there by Victoria Clark as she gets that one to go, and add another deuce here for NFC as the Eagles continue to thrive here. Geyer with the scoop. That one doesn't go. Holmes in on the rebound, but it'll go out of play, so it'll be Maclay inbound underneath the basket. So they'll take care of business here. It'll be Moore threading it out back up top, and Geyer will swing it around here to McDonald. Back to McDonald, thought about the three. Calming presence of Geyer. Swung around to her sister, Caitlin. Going down to the baseline. Kick out, beautiful setup there from McGinley. Shot attempt does not go. Rebound underneath will be wrestled away here by NFC. Relentless defense there and great presence underneath. Holmes and Ray causing trouble here for the Maclay offense down in the post. Swung back around over into the corner. Looking to set up. Here's Ray on the take. Kick on out. Been dangerous. Has Ray over here near side. That one's a little strong. And so now back to the Marauders. Substitution coming here for NFC. Amelia Austin will come into the game, and Kennedy Howard will take a seat. As underneath the basket, McGinley will get things rolling here for Geyer. Like we said, the lone senior coming back from an injury last year with this young ball club. Coach McCreeless said her leadership has been key this season. Oh, and a good look there by Geyer. Gets that one to go off the glass, and Lauren's on the board once again for Maclay. They cut it to 14 here with 1:46 to go in the opening half of action. So Maclay showing a little 2-3 zone here. Try to dump it down underneath for NFC. This one's wrestled away by Caitlin Geyer. Good takeaway here for the Marauders. Of course, they'll be in no rush. Lauren Geyer now bring the ball up into the front court here for the Marauders. Pass on back here. Some good touches swinging it around. Caitlin, low drive, baseline shot attempt. Blocked there by Holmes underneath. Good step defensively as a couple substitutions coming in here for NFC, including Alexis Howard back into the ball game. Of course, the game's leading scorer. Only one in double digits here so far. Lauren tries to drive baseline, but good close by Ray, cutting off the baseline. So she'll have to turn around, go back up top, and try to reset things from the center circle. Into the paint, she's going to be stripped of the ball, and off and running. There goes Howard, one-on-one at the basket. Shot does not go. Put back, and that's some team basketball right there. Good rebound by Austin, the new substitute, and she'll get on the scoreboard. But good effort there by NFC with an opportunity on the break and making sure they cashed in. Here we go, McGinley running a little point here. Throwing on over to the far side, and this one will go back to NFC. Like we said, pretty good ball handler for a 5 is McGinley. Once again, not obscure to see her run the point every now and then, said Coach McCreeless. Versatile, she'll pop outside for 3 every now and then, like we said earlier in the ball game, and able to run the point. So you gotta love some versatility when you got a short-handed ball club. McGinley, the senior Swiss Army knife, leading this Marauder lady basketball team. This one's poked out of bounds. It will stay with NFC. As Holmes will take the inbound, a little friendly disagreement there on the inbound here for NFC. Ray will give it to Holmes, try to dump it down low, some contact there, and it'll be out of play, or excuse me, it'll be a foul on the McGinley. My mistake. So the senior picks up another one. It'll be her second personal. Thrown on over to the corner. Here from Maclay, up top to Holmes. Nice movement there for NFC. Shot attempt does not go. Good rebound by Caitlin. Back to McGinley. Tries to beat the buzzer. Shot attempt does not go before halftime. And the half expires here NFC with the advantage here from the Webster Center, 28-12, our current scoreline. So we will jump out for a little halftime business here, but come right on back as we get ready for Loaded Up half number 2. Of course, it's a doubleheader out here tonight. The ladies first, of course, but then the gentlemen to follow. So we still have 3 halves of basketball on the slate for you tonight, so don't go anywhere. Here it's the Varsity Sports Network High School Game of the Week.
Good morning. How you doing, Capital City? This is Big Corey from Big Corey's Country Cookie. I got breakfast hot and ready for you, so come on down and get you one of these cooked-to-order breakfasts from 6 to 10 in the morning. If you're in a rush, we got you. We'll fix you up a quick hot plate, or you can sit down and you can eat as much as you want to eat. All you got to do is come with a fresh appetite, and we got you. From the eggs cooking, from the grits boiling, from the sausage sizzling on the stove, anything that the heart can desire for breakfast, we pretty much got it. You hungry, I'm cooking, come on down and come give us this warm country atmosphere a good try so we can soothe your heart and soul.
Let's get back to living and let White as Snow Cleaning and More help you along the way. White as Snow Cleaning and More is committed to a higher standard of clean. Our staff is both professional and dependable. Whether it's residential or commercial, no job is too big nor too small. Call us for a free estimate, 850-866-2031. White as Snow Cleaning and More is committed to a higher standard of clean so you can get back to living.
If you're looking for a great opportunity to expand your brand, here's your chance of a lifetime. The Varsity Sports Network has all kinds of advertising packages to fit your budget. The Varsity Sports Network, 1 million viewers, 150,000 views per month. And our Friday night football game of the week is also heard on ESPN Radio. Our advertising packages start for as little as $50 per week. Expand your brand with the Varsity Sports Network.
Hi, welcome to Big Corey. This is Big Corey. I would like for everybody to come out to my restaurant, come enjoy my country cooking in the city of Tallahassee. I'm a country boy and coming to the big city to give y'all great food, great atmosphere, great staff, great service, great everything. On game days, birthdays, parties, any days that y'all want it, I got it. I'm gonna put all the other restaurant chains to shame. I specialize in fried chicken. Best fried chicken you will ever eat in your whole life. I promise you that. Come on down to Big Corey's Country Cooking, 1812 on South Monroe. Walking distance from FAMU. I got the food, everything ready for you. 850-383-8227.
And welcome back to the Varsity Sports Network High School Game of the Week. Here it's Maclay and NFC. The visitors from NFC currently with the advantage here in the early going. Of course, a big effort first half here. Leading scorer Alexis Howard, 12 points. Also 7 points added from Kaylin Ray. Of course, 2 big triples in the early going. On the other side, Lauren Geyer, the leading scorer for Maclay with 5. And Avery McGinley, the senior, so far here with 3 points. Of course, we're getting ready to start half number 2. As we said, you can hear the buzzer. They say teams need to get back on and get rolling here. And so we'll get ready for some second half action. NFC looking here to try to improve their mark. Would get back to 500 here with a victory out here tonight. And Maclay trying to notch their 7th victory of the season here as we are ready to get off and rolling here from the Maclay School. Inbound will go first to the Marauders. Of course, a much-needed rest for the halftime break. Like we said, Marauders short-handed, not only tonight but this season. 6 active players on the lineup, will only be playing 5 here tonight. Rebound underneath there by Ray. Give on out to Holmes and swung around to Howard. Like we said, 12 points in the first half. Great effort for her. It's kind of a ball club that Coach Price said when we talked with her earlier this week. Any given night, somebody will go off, and it looks like tonight is Alexis Howard's night. She's in the lane. A shot attempt. She will be fouled in the process here. And we'll head to the free throw stripe. Slow to get up there is Eliza Moore. Looks like some knee-on-knee contact there. Always a stinger here in quarter number 3. 7:23 here. Free throw attempt goes. So it puts up to a 17-point advantage, and now a Baker's dozen for Howard. Clay, Geyer with a full head of steam, going to bring it up in the front court. Right-handed attempt does not go. Good rebound by McKinley, the left-handed putback. Unsuccessful, gets her own rebound again, and another rebound. And third time's the charm for McGinley as she puts it up and is fouled. So we'll be headed to the free throw stripe. So like we said, McGinley with 3 points here in the opening half of action. Free throw attempt off the back square does not go. So one more free throw attempt to go here. One team foul here on both of these squads. Free throw attempt does not go. This one's going to be rebounded by Holmes and stolen away here from Maclay. Shot attempt unsuccessful, and it will be bounced back and poked free. So foul in the backcourt here against Moore on the Marauders. So inbound here. Second team foul on the Marauders. So NFC back in possession. Trying to break up this zone. Dump it down just underneath the foul line. And some quick movement to NFC. LeDuc back on the court. So LeDuc and Clark. Ray, who we've already seen hit a couple from deep. Off on that shot attempt. Back to Geyer. Over in the front court. Shows a little tempo and then brings it on back. It's two NFC defenders thrown over in the quarter. Caitlin tries to go baseline. Good defense there by Ray. Once again, sealing off the baseline. Seen her doing that numerous times out here tonight. Just a great defender. She's been really protecting the baseline. Like we said, that bottom right, if you're on the NFC defense, getting sealed up. Nobody getting by for an easy basket baseline. Inbound. Try to force it in here to Geyer, but it'll be unsuccessful. Poke free. Last touch here by NFC. So an inbound from the other side of the basket. Look to get the inbound here to Geyer. Shot attempt does not go underneath to Holmes. Pulled up the dribble here by Ray. Shovel it along to Alexis Howard. She'll look to get things going here for NFC. Nice little hesitation behind the back in the lane. Loose ball picked up by NFC. Shot attempt does not go. Put back does. And a good cleanup once again. Clark here on the finish for NFC. Putting in some good minutes here in the third quarter. 5:45 to go here in the frame. Loose ball is going to be stolen, collected by Howard. Gets a loose ball, dumps it underneath to LeDuc. Shot attempt does not go. And a strong foul underneath the basket there will send NFC to the free throw strike. So 3 team fouls on Maclay here in the third frame of action. So send LeDuc to the free throw line. Already 4 points out here this evening. Settling in. That one is up and through here for the Eagles. Duke settles in as the Maclay cheerleaders try to have a distraction here. A nice free throw there. Stolen away by NFC. Back in possession, 3-on-1. They've got numbers. McGinley breaks it up initially. And way to get back on defense and make NFC reset. Having to go back into the half court. So the senior coming up big. And here, hands on the ball. Pokes it free twice. Affects the shot attempt. And Maclay's going to come away with the rebound. Looking to push now. Geyer into the front court. 2-on-2. Tries to scoop around the NFC defender there. Clark now with the rebound, trying to go coast to coast. McGinley pursuit from the back, and it will be blasted out of bounds, and it will be a foul here. Once again, sending NFC to the free throw line. 4 team fouls here on Maclay. Will send Clark to the free throw line. Looking for our first points out here this evening. Settling in is the righty. Nice follow through on that free throw attempt, and we'll get it to go. NFC up to 36. And we have a stoppage of play here as Maclay will call a quick TO.
Let's get back to living and let White as Snow Cleaning and More help you along the way. White as Snow Cleaning and More is committed to a higher standard of clean. Our staff is both professional and dependable. Whether it's residential or commercial, no job is too big nor too small. Call us for a free estimate, 850-866-2031. White as Snow Cleaning and More is committed to a higher standard of clean so you can get back to living.
And we're back here from the Varsity Sports Network High School Game of the Week. NFC and Maclay battling of Meridian Road. Of course, these opponents, probably the two closest schools here in Tallahassee to one another. Of course, besides JP2 and Florida High, legitimately across the street from one another. Victoria Clark here at the free throw line, adding her second point of the game. And NFC is eclipsed 37 here on the evening. Pass over into the corner, and it's going to be a traveling violation back to the Eagles of NFC. 5:01 to go here in the third quarter of action. Substitution coming here, Kennedy Howard into the ball game. Holmes will take a seat for NFC. It's Coach Price, believe, has used all active members of the roster, all 11. Eagles, I believe, have touched the court tonight. Thrown on, swung around, trying to bust up that zone. Kennedy Howard, strong take underneath, and is fouled. So a good effort by her going forward with that one. Of course, if you're looking for all of the NFC players to play, there is all but one healthy and active here so far. Emma Bryce, of course, with the injury, had to get a bone removed from underneath of her foot recently, and so unable to go here tonight. And so a substitution here, and the Marauders making a substitution. Riley Ribbenton coming in here from McGinley, as the free throw attempt does not go here. So we'll stay at 37 here for NFC. On over to the corner, try to swing it around. Kick on out, triple from the far side from Clark, does not go. NFC gonna get the rebound. Fierce effort there by Howard, 5-on-4. And a good loose ball takeaway here. Lauren Geyer in the front court. 1-on-2, trying to get the finish, gets the basket and the foul. And another Marauder in the court there. That one, a little friendly fire. Aliza Moore and Caitlin Geyer catching feet there underneath the basket. And it looks like a bloody nose here. So we'll have a substitution for Geyer as she comes out. Lauren Geyer, after a big-time basket, able to get the and one, trying to complete the three-point play. Does not go here for the Marauders. NFC looking to press. Now over to the front court. Active hands by Lauren and McGinley. We'll give the turnover back here to the Marauders. Nice little stop and pop. Short on the attempt. Ribbenton trying to get underneath that one, but out of play just off the fingertips. Substitution coming here. Ava Pickard into the ball game for NFC. Number 24, the freshman. Going to get some more minutes here in half number 2. 4 minutes exactly to go in quarter number 3. NFC with a big advantage here in control. Swung around here, everybody getting some touches. Shot from straight away on the triple, does not go. And it's going to be a double dribble underneath. And so the Marauders will have this one. Front court here as Geyer gets things rolling for the Marauders. And a take strong, but contact underneath. It's going to be a foul on NFC. So shooting 2 here will be Moore. So Moore already with 2 points so far in this matchup. Trying to add to her total. Initial one does not go. Settling in for number 2 here. 3:31 to go in the third quarter of action. As Moore settles in. Free throw attempt off the back square. Gets it to go. Able to add another one to the total. NFC on the attack instantly. Underneath is the attempt by Pickard. Going towards the basket. Unsuccessful attempt here, but we'll send her to the free throw line. So here a 5th foul on the senior. Tough effort out here this evening. Hard working underneath. And so, of course, with the injury earlier in the ball game, of course, we have a bloody nose for Geyer. Caitlin Geyer, she's being attended to by the medical staff. So for the time being, Maclay will have to play 4-on-5 here against the Eagles. Second free throw attempt off the mark here to Moore. She jets down the near sideline. This one's going to be taken away by LeDuc, and the run out is on Maclay getting back on defense. That one off the side rim. Shot attempt, and the putback is successful. And Kennedy Howard getting the putback there. So good effort. This one almost stolen back. Geyer back in control. As this one given back to Howard, who just had the bucket on the other end. Shot attempt does not go. Crashes into the boards. Long shot attempt there will be out of play. Substitution coming for NFC. Emma Gorham in for LeDuc. And it'll be a timeout here for Maclay. And while we have an opportunity, we'll jump out with them here at the Varsity Sports Network High School Game of the Week here from the Webster Center. Maclay and NFC.
If you're looking for a great opportunity to expand your brand, here's your chance of a lifetime. The Varsity Sports Network has all kinds of advertising packages to fit your budget. The Varsity Sports Network, 1 million viewers, 150,000 views per month. And our Friday night football game of the week is also heard on ESPN Radio. Our advertising packages start for as little as $50 per week. Expand your brand with the Varsity Sports Network.
Back here for the Varsity Sports Network High School Game of the Week. It's NFC and Maclay from the Webster Center. We had a quick stoppage of play here going on Maclay and NFC. Of course, the contest, the Marauders currently with 4 on the court here so far due to an injury here from Caitlin Geyer, currently dealing with a rough, bloody nose. She was playing some great defense underneath the basket, and you know how those elbows and limbs swing around sometimes, and just caught one in the face here. And then McGinley, the senior, taking up 5. And so Maclay, like we said, currently going 4-on-5 here. 2:30 to go in quarter number 4. Lauren, shot attempt does not go, but it'll send her to the free throw line to shoot a deuce. Here as the Marauders try to cut into this lead. First free throw attempt goes there for Geyer. Second one good as well. Here for the Marauders. Gets up to 9 points for the ball game. Of course, a lot of touches for Lauren. Handling the majority of the point guard duties here tonight. Great drive underneath there. Kennedy Howard able to get the conversion there for NFC. And another deuce for the visitors. So once again, Maclay down to 4 ladies here. Moore with a strong right-handed take. Gets her own rebound after the deflection. Cross-court pass. Stop and pop here. Shot attempt off the glass and gets it to go. And Lauren Geyer's in double digits, 11 points now here for the point guard. Bringing up into front court, Alexis Howard, who's had a monster game out here tonight. 13 points for Pickard underneath. But now with a live basket here, 3 on the board for the freshman. The Geyer trying to carve out some work. Swung back around. Dribble into the paint, and she is fouled once again. Future is bright for the point guard there. Only an 8th grader. Here doing the majority of the ball handling, leading scorer out here tonight. Just a heroic effort here. Of course, coming into the game, averaging 9.5 points per game, 4.1 rebounds, 3.8 steals here per contest. A scrappy point guard here for the Marauders. The second free throw gets that one to go as the Marauders get up to 20. Here in quarter number 3, thrown over to the top underneath. This one's poked free temporarily. Good shot attempt there, about a 15-footer from the right side, does not go. Loose ball corralled by Maclay. And Lauren Geyer back on top of it. Moore now into the front court, trying to do some work back to Geyer. Some good ball movement, baseline jumper here. Rivington on the shot attempt there, but that one unsuccessful. We'll go back to NFC as we're under a minute to go here in quarter number 3. So come over near side. Ray has been dangerous here this evening. That one off the mark will go out of play. Back over to the Marauders. And so Geyer going to take this one in and get things rolling once again for the Marauders, as she's done all night long. Still fighting here, the waning moments of quarter number 3. Geyer with a nice shot attempt. She's up to 14 for the ball game. Fading away, throws it up, gets it to go. Gutsy effort here by the 8th grader playing out here this evening. That one off the back square. Good fight by Moore underneath. It's going to be a tie-up ball. And you got to love the fight of these Maclay Marauders. Of course, playing against all odds here. Started the game with 6. Playing multiple middle schoolers here on the high school varsity team. Numbers way down. An injury and a player fouled out. They can only go with 4 players right now and still fighting hard. You love the competitive effort, and cool to see here for the Big Bend basketball scene. So we're going to jump to the break here. 44-22 after 3.
Good morning. How you doing, Capital City? This is Big Corey from Big Corey's Country Cookie. I got breakfast hot and ready for you, so come on down and get you one of these cooked-to-order breakfasts from 6 to 10 in the morning. If you're in a rush, we got you. We'll fix you up a quick hot plate, or you can sit down and you can eat as much as you want to eat. All you got to do is come with a fresh appetite, and we got you. From the eggs cooking, from the grits boiling, from the sausage sizzling on the stove, anything that the heart can desire for breakfast, we pretty much got it. You hungry, I'm cooking, come on down and come give us this warm country atmosphere a good try so we can soothe your heart and soul.
So next foul will put either team into the bonus, both working with 2 fouls. Lauren Geyer been the story here from Maclay. 14 points in a gutsy effort for this Maclay basketball team. So we've been saying all broadcasts coming in shorthanded. Of course, with the COVID roster size down. Triple from the corner there by Kennedy Howard. And NFC adds another one. And this is a team that has multiple threats from deep. We've seen Kaylin Ray do most of the damage, but we can see a number of shooters on this ball club. Strong take to the hole there by Howard once again, and she's hitting a little roll here in the second half. Getting some momentum going here. 44 here for NFC. And of course now Howard, Kennedy Howard up to 7 for the ball game. 3rd leading scorer out here tonight. She settles in for her free throw attempt. Unsuccessful on the first. Loading up for her second here. 7:18 to go in the ball game. NFC now in the 1-and-1. 17 fouls on Maclay. Second free throw attempt is clean, up to 48 for NFC. And Maclay going to trot on back here. See if they can set up a good offensive possession here. Thrown down baseline, shot attempt strong, does not go, but back into the ballgame is Caitlin Geyer. So good to see her healthy. Looks like she was able to get the bloody nose plugged up and is good to go. Got the green light from the medical staff here. Rebound underneath, and so back-to-back big plays by Caitlin coming back from the injury with the good rebound underneath. Here comes Ribbenton, and it's pursuit. Coming after it, there is Howard. So 1-1 here, 7th team foul on the Eagles. So it'll put the bonus up for Maclay as they look to get things rolling here, sending Riley Ribbenton to the free throw stripe. That one off the mark, and it'll be an inbound underneath there for NFC. So a new substitute, Emma Gorham, into the game here for the Eagles. We'll look to get some work in. Gorham swings it around here, steps into it. Good defense there by Ribbenton. Pickard, cross-court pass. Swung around by NFC, working the perimeter. Drops inside. Shot attempt a little strong. Loose ball going to go back to the Marauders. Just over 6 minutes to play. Try to dump it down low, looking for McDonald there. This one going to be smashed out of bounds here by NFC. So it'll stay with Maclay here in the front court. 6:14 now to play in the game. Both teams in the single bonus. Underneath. Shot attempt does not go there for Caitlin Geyer. And physical pursuit after the basketball. Moore going after it, and she is fouled. So it'll send her to the free throw stripe, like we said, shooting the 1-1. So it's the 5th team foul, it looks like, here on Howard. So day is done. 2 players now picking up their 5th foul, one aside. Howard and McGinley for NFC and Maclay, respectively. Settle in for the free throw attempt. Off the square does not go. Good rebound by Pickard underneath. Fierce. Looking up court. Wanting to run. Nice little give and go on the far sideline. Inside there for Ray. Looking to kick out. Ribbenton able to come away with the deflection. McDonald with the steal. Geyer will collect a loose ball. Maclay has numbers if they want to run. Off the backboard. Shot attempt does not go. Rebound underneath there by Clement. And it will be a held ball. We'll stay with the Eagles. And so Pickard will get the offense going. He'll walk this one up into center circle and through it. And looks like NFC content to run some clock. It's Clement with a little touch here. Triple from the far side. Does not go. Poked around underneath. And this one's free. Dumping it down low. Full-headed steam for McDonald. Shot attempt. And McDonald gets it to go. And that's her first basket of the ball game. As now 4 of the 5 Marauders on the field. Or excuse me, on the court. With a basket. Stolen here near side. Maclay picking up the defense now that we're back to 5-on-5 gameplay. Poke free once again here from NFC. Good defense there by Moore as she stabs that one out of bounds. It'll be Victoria Clark looking to give the inbound for us on the far side. And Clark will step into it. Won the triple and hits it. A big one there by Clark, and NFC breaking the 50-point mark. And I believe she's the 4th NFC player to hit a 3 out here this evening. So a great shooting performance here for NFC. Coach Price said not to sleep on this team from deep. Versatile, athletic bunch. Many of them able to pile it in from deep like she said. So Maclay out of play will recollect here with the loose ball and get us rolling once again. Triple from the far side from McDonald. Rebound there by Ray. Looking to push out, full head of steam. NFC has numbers, but able to collect on over to the far side for Gorham. Throwing into traffic. Good takeaway there by the Geyer sisters. And Kaylin going to save that one underneath. Is stolen. And Geyer coming away with the loose ball. Looking to press here in the open court for McDonald. Picks up the dribble. Shot attempt will be rebounded by NFC. And we're getting into a back and forth affair. Up and down. Pickard with the run out off the glass and down. Has Pickard another basket here in quarter number 4. Geyer now on the dribble. Nice little crossover. Try to feed in the corner. Kaylin, shot attempt. Remington going after the loose ball. It'll be last touch by NFC. So it'll stay down on this end with the Marauders. 3:30 to go here in the final frame of action of the girls' game. Of course, stay with us for the doubleheader. Shortly after this matchup, we will have the guys. They will face off. Same two teams. Geyer, deep triple, and hits a 3 off the glass. Geyer now with 17 for the ball game. Lauren Geyer, the 8th grader, having a phenomenal game tonight. Straightaway triple off the back square, does not go. Loose ball going to be collected by Remington. It's a 2-on-1. It's going to give to Caitlin Geyer on the far side. Nice little collection. Unable to get this one to go. Poke free. Full head of steam. Ray into the front court. It's going to be Clark into the front court. Nice little give and go. And they'll reset, try to run a little half court. Into the paint. Good take there. Off the side backboard. Does not go. And it's a jump ball here underneath. Clement and McDonald with the held ball. So this one on the alternating possession. We'll go back to the Marauders. And they'll start us off here. Once again, going into the front court, trying to break down this 2-3 here from NFC. Off the glass and good. And Geyer adds another one there. Good effort. So here we go. Picker, cross-court pass, added some heat on it. This one's going to be thrown into the backcourt, so it should be a backcourt violation here. So it'll be an inbound underneath for NFC. So Geyer now up to 19. She's the highest scorer of the game. New substitute Eva Holmes in here for Ray. So to be an inbound underneath. Moore will get us going. See if Geyer can break 20 out here. Triple from the far side off the side iron. Holmes, the new substitute. Instant action, able to collect the rebound. Thrown on over into the corner. Oh, looked like a takeaway here right in front of the referees there by Moore. But they're going to stop this one up. They're going to say tie up of the ball here. So on the alternating possession, this one will stay with the Eagles. So he snapped down right behind the NFC bench. Pass underneath. Oh, some heavy contact there, tumbling to the floor. Great effort there by Caitlin Geyer. And that's the look of a warrior there. Just getting up off the floor, has got the gauze in the nose. Of course, after some initiated contact in the third quarter, went out for the bench to get that bloody nose repaired. She has since returned here in quarter number 4 and put in an absolute warrior's effort. So she'll try to add a couple from her from the free throw stripe. Unsuccessful shot attempt. Rebound from Moore. That attempt does not go. A little too strong. Caitlin, another rebound underneath. And this one will be out of play. Looking for NFC to inbound. Maclay will keep possession here. My mistake. Geyer dumps it down to Moore. Little right-hander on the quick turn. Good rebound by Caitlin Geyer underneath. Tipped around, and tough to see where that one was last touched by. They're going to say off of the Eagles. So another inbound coming. Moore once again will get us going. Underneath, Caitlin Geyer. Shot attempt does not go. Rebound will be shoveled out to Gorham. She'll wait for everyone to pass by. Calmly bring it up here into the front court. 1:15 to go here in the final quarter of action. NFC in control here, but the Maclay Marauders still fight. Good save from keeping it from going out of bounds from Holmes. Able to dish it into Pickard, and she is fouled in the shooting process. And it's going to be a shooting foul, so she'll have an opportunity to take 2 here. Of course, Pickard already 5 points here on the evening thus far. Jumping free throw attempt unsuccessful here. 67 seconds remaining in this one. She settles in for a second free throw attempt. Shoveled over to McDonald's. You can hear the PA announcer say we are sub 60 seconds to go here from the Webster Center. Maclay and NFC. The Eagles in control here as this one's thrown and rolls out of play. Could be an in down for Gorham. Underneath, as she switches out. Holmes will look to trigger here and wants to keep a little time on the clock. See if NFC can set something up here. To Gorham, hounded by Geyer. Switches on over to her right hand. Picks up a nice pick there. The right-handed effort there from Gorham doesn't go. Gets her own rebound. It's shoveled along back up top to Holmes, who goes right down Main Street off the glass and gets it to go. Good basket there by NFC. Gets them to 55 for the ball game. Under 20 seconds to go. 15 and counting. Of course, Maclay looking to potentially hold for the last shot. Nice little behind the back, kicked around. Caitlin Geyer on the take. And a nice block there over on the far side by Holmes. So it'll be Maclay basketball. Inbound underneath. So 4.5 seconds. So looking like we will finish the game on this side of the court here for the Marauders. Pass underneath, poke free. Who's it last touched by? They say off NFC. So now 3.1. So less than 2 seconds coming off the clock. Maclay still an opportunity to get one score in before this one's final. McDonald, deep triple. Doesn't get it to go, and that is all we have here. 55-29 is our final here from the Varsity Sports Network High School Game of the Week. So, of course, a big scoring performance here from Geyer of the Maclay Marauders on the ladies' side. And, of course, over on the other side, leading scorer Alexis Howard, who, of course, sitting most of the second half, but a phenomenal effort out here, and NFC will improve their mark. And like we said, they were fighting to get back to 500 and will. Now 10-10 on the season are the Eagles from just down the road, as we are here on the Varsity Sports Network post-game report. So, of course, the Eagles settle in and get ready for their next matchup here. Who is next? On Thursday, they're going to head over to Liberty County for their final regular season game. And then we look at it here for the districts. They will head to Osceola. All tournament games will be played over in Monticello between the 4 teams there. And then, of course, potentially regionals and potentially state here for NFC. On the other side, for Maclay, we'll see what is going on for them. They will have now finished the regular season. So it's all postseason. They'll have districts and then regionals and state, so all February action. So a chance for Maclay to get healthy and get up and ready to go here as they make their postseason push. But as you can see, all final here from the Webster Center as the Marauders fall to NFC. And like we said, NFC going to push it to 10-10, and Maclay will drop to 6-9. It was a great battle out here tonight, and we had some big-time scorers coming into this matchup here as a couple of the players to watch in this one, both averaging 10.4 tonight. Of course, McGinley unfortunately going out here early after fouling out And, of course, a great effort by Clark as well. A couple big shots down the stretch. But Coach Price told us this. She said any given night we could see somebody go off for the team. And it was Alexis Howard's night, as we saw. So, like we told you, this is just the first game here for our doubleheader on Tuesday Night Hoops. So we will jump out momentarily here and take a break. But if you're looking for the Maclay boys against the NFC boys, you can come right on back shortly. They've got to clear the gym and get some senior night preparations upcoming. We will be back with the boys here not too long. So make sure you come on back here to the Varsity Sports Network High School Game of the Week. Here it's a doubleheader. NFC and Maclay, the boys are up next.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the Varsity Sports Network, brought to you by Big Corey's Country Chicken, the new taste of the South Side. White as Snow Cleaning and More. They do the cleaning so you can get back to living. And by the U.S. Army. Be all that you can be. Any use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without consent from the Varsity Sports Network is prohibited. Thank you for watching.